Well, all right. You know, everybody likes to walk, but nobody likes having AIDS. But everybody loves AIDS Walk. And every year in New York City, you can count on we're going to have an AIDS Walk. And people are going to walk for AIDS. They're raising money for the cause. Is it helping? I have no idea. I certainly hope so. But that's not what I'm there for. I'm there to provide audio services, to make sure that when you're walking through this thing and you're going through Central Park, which is a vast area, that you can clearly hear what is happening from the main stage, which is at the band shell in the middle of the park. So we're there, and I did it 2 years in a row. We show up on the load-in day, and it's raining, pouring rain, completely miserable. We don't have any tents out yet. We don't have any tarps because they're in the other truck. And we get there, and the crew chief, Harry, decides that we are going to take the lids off the mixing consoles. Yeah, let's take the lids off the two most expensive items on the show in the middle of a thunderstorm with no way to cover them whatsoever. Fantastic idea. I argue with him about it, but my buddy Mark Hall goes, all right, that's what you want to do. We're doing it. And we get the fellas around it because taking the lid off takes 4 or 5 guys. It's a big item and it takes a lot of fellas to do this. And we did it, and we let the water just pour down out of the sky into this $60,000 mixing console. And shockingly, when we booted it up, it wasn't working. Filled with water, pouring water out of it. It was beyond stupid. But it wasn't the stupidest thing that happened. We get to the day of show, and Harry, the front of house sound mixer. Now, he's the sound mixer for the event, which means he's at an audio mixing console, and he's able to turn the microphones up and down and on and off, complete control of all of the microphones. So I'm on the side of the stage, and I'm standing next to my brother Albert and King Stink. Harry walks up to my brother, who's 17, just started working with us and didn't know shit. He hands my brother an axe, and he says, "We are expecting protesters to get up on stage. And if anyone goes near the microphone, I'm going to need you to take this axe."
Yeah, so Harry says, "You're going to need to cut this cable." I said, "Can I just unplug it?" He said, "No, you gotta cut it." Okay.
I'm horrified by what I'm hearing. I tell my brother, I said, under any circumstances, cut nothing with that axe. And he didn't want him to cut the mic cable. He wanted him to cut the main snake. I mean, the sound that would have made. You would have heard it in Wall Street. Just in the list of stupid things. I mean, it was just incredible. So the next year, we do the AIDS Walk, and I said, I don't want anything to do with the stage. Somebody else has to take care of the axe. So me and my brothers took care of the delay towers. Now, we had delay towers throughout the park, so you could hear yourself, so you could hear the gig as you're walking through, right? And, they're 100 plus yards away. I mean, they go and they go and they go. And we have 3 delay towers that we're dealing with. Delay 1, delay 2, and delay 3. 3 different locations. So we're out there, and again, it's pouring rain. It's one of those gigs where you had to be there like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we were wet, we were cold, and we were miserable, and it sucked. And I'm out at delay 3, which was the last one, and I call Harry up on the phone because the walkie-talkies were out of range. I said, "Harry, you got to turn up delay 3 a little bit." He sends the bounce signal up. All right, sounded about right. And I got my brothers. I said, "You know what, guys? I don't think we need to be here for the next 4 hours." And we went to the corner, we jumped in a cab, went down to our apartment, got a hot breakfast, changed our clothes, maybe not, smoked some reefer. I don't remember that part exactly. But I remember Harry calling us on the phone. "Where are you guys?" I said, "Harry, listen, we got big problems. I'm down here at delay 4, and this whole thing's a mess. It's a semi-disaster. I don't even know if we're going to get through this at all. You're going to have to boost the signal. We hope for the best and see what we can do. All right, I'm going to get right on that. Right? Calls me back a minute later, goes, how's that? Much better. I mean, the fact that he thinks he's turning up something that doesn't even exist, that was just horrifying. So we went downstairs, jumped back in the cab, went back uptown, hit the park, and we were there just in time for the loadout, which is right where you want to be. And since that's the way the whole thing was going, you know where we started? Delay 4. Some good time.